Hello, medical brothers and sisters. It's been a while since you've seen a video on this channel, probably around 10, 11 months, coming up to a year now. And there was good reason for that, and there's good reason for why I have this video out today. So, first of all, if you're listening to me because you have still stayed subscribed and you've got a notification and you see this video, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to need your help. So, basically, in a nutshell, for the last 10 months, which I haven't been on this channel, there's been reasons, but one of the reasons was because I just stopped getting medical. So, like, what was the point in doing, like, I wasn't getting it, right? So I just felt like there was, like, no value being brought to the table. And there was a multitude of reasons as to why I did stop getting the medical, one of which was because out of stock all the time, no new requests, basically saying you can't order this, you're not taking any more requests, right? So my clinic, if you're new to this channel or you just seeing me for the first time or anything like that, my clinic is Alternaleaf, and their pharmacy is Montu. I've been with them for years, and so they are my go-to, right? And so yeah, there was just a lot of stuff that was always out of stock. There was always like no new requests. And another thing that was really annoying was the fact that you had to get your lump sum amount in the month, right? So, like, obviously, that can be quite a lot of money at once. And running a self employed business, I don't know what I'm getting each month. Do you know what I mean? Like, it obviously varies depending on how many sales I get. So, I was finding that I was ending up not having the money for the lump sum and I was just going to black market anyway. So I ended up just coming off of it and getting it for the last 10 months from black market. And I want to talk about that because I'm now going back to medical. I'm now going back to medical, and it's been a long time since being on it. So obviously I ain't been in the scene, right? I've not been in the scene, and so I need some help on that front. But I just wanted to briefly touch upon my experience in the last 10 months with me being off of medical, right? Because I feel like that's something that you guys might be interested in, some of you may not be on the path like yet, or some of you might have the same experience as me. Like, I don't know, but basically, it was all right getting it from black market, but I'll be real with you, like, as it's always been, I've only really got like 3 plugs, like proper plugs, one of which has pretty much always got it, but he's a 40-minute drive, right? So great, one way, by the way. Okay, one way. The other guy, about 15 minutes away, so not too far away as well. And this is another thing as why, another reason as well as to why I came off of medical, because this guy 15 minutes away was selling 3.58 for 20 quid. So on your cheaper end of the flour, it was working out the same price. So me in my mind was like, oh, well, I'll just do that then. Completely forgetting about the fact that it's black market, so he's not always going to have it. And so when I message this person, yo, you about? No, I'm not. Okay. The other person that I've got is an hour away. So you got 15 minutes, 40 minutes, and an hour away. The hour away guy works till 5:30. So it's like, okay. But I've been doing this for the past 10 months because I've been in the mind of, no, this is better. No, this is easier. No, this is better. And I've finally got to the point where I've had enough. I've fucking had enough. I don't know how I've even managed to do this. Like, I can't be dealing with messaging people anymore. Like, I don't know. Again, this is, I don't know if you relate to this, but I'm 37, mate. Right? I don't really want to be messaging people that are like half my age, being like, oh god, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Add to the fact of like the one dude that's only 15 minutes away, because he's such good price, it always goes. And then now I'm finding that obviously it's getting darker early and it's pissing down with rain all the time. So if I do need to go and get it, and I've only been getting like a little bit whatever to like hold tie me over because, oh, you've only got this much money and, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's now pissing down with rain. It's cold. All I want to do is be indoors. All I want to do is just be here and get on with my life. And obviously, I come to the realization that medical is going to do that because it gets delivered to you. You don't need to go and ask somebody. You don't have to have the anxiety about if they haven't got it, then you've got to go ask someone else. Then you've got to put petrol in and all this. Can't be dealing with it. So I've ended up reverting back and I've signed up. I've done all my bits and pieces because it had been a while since being on medical. This is actually quite an important note because I didn't know this. So listen, because I came off of medical last year, I then was diagnosed with ADHD February this year. So when I wrote to them and was like, hey, haven't been a patient for a while, but I want to come back, they said, okay, cool, just get a summary of care records. And I was like, oh shit, do I need another one? Like, and they said, yeah, like, because it's been a while. I was like, okay. So I got the summary of care records, and that's then when it said, like, diagnosis ADHD. And then they wrote back and was like, oh, you've got a diagnosis of ADHD now. Like, we need to know, like, your medicine. Like, what have you been taking? And I was like, oh my God, shit. Like, this is all, like, new. Do you know what I mean? And so I got through all of that and explained to them about the fact that I've actually had it my whole life. And so this is how I've been coping, quite clearly. And we got through all of that, and I managed to do a prescription. Now, this is where I need your help because there is so many new producers out there, right? I'm only used to the ones that we know, the old school, like going back a couple of years ago, right? I'm only kind of used to those ones. So all these new ones that have come out, I'm on the screen trying to figure out what I want on this fucking video call. She slammed it on me like that. I didn't realize. I thought I'd actually have a couple of days to figure it out, but no, I was actually on the video call. She's like, what do you want? So I'm panicking, right? So I've ended up getting 10 grams of green carrot modified gas, which is, these three are in the cart still, okay? So 10 grams of green carrot modified gas, 10 grams of Hindu Kush, and for some reason, 20 grams of the Mac 3 T22, so Miracle Alien cookies. For some reason, it was 20. I don't think I asked for 20, but she wrote it down. That's in the cart still. What I do have is 10 grams of Sunday's T32 GCS garlic cookies cross. I have 10 grams of green carrot supreme diesel. And I got the 10 grams from the IPS Miracle Alien cookies, the T22. Okay. So just to summarize again, what I have in person on me and what I have tried is the Sunday's T32 garlic cookies cross, the green carrot supreme diesel, and the IPS Mac 3 T22. All of these are new to me. Okay. The modified gas I know, and the Hindu Kush I know, which is why they're in the cart. Okay. Because I thought, well, I get something new, but if I don't like it, I can always then just take from the cart. So I'm just going to say they're okay, but a bit weird tasting. The garlic cookies T32 is nowhere near 32%. I don't know how they're getting these percentages. And it tastes a bit weird. I don't think I like anything garlic. The green carrot supreme diesel's okay, but for green carrot, the modified gas is where it's at, right? For me personally, I love modified gas. Next time, I'm just going to get modified gas. The Hindu Kush I already know about, and the IPS Mac 3 T22, again, weird taste. I don't know if anybody has had these and you have the same. They're very similar actually, the garlic cookies and the Mac 3 in the weird taste that they've got. I'm not sure if they've got the same like terpenes or profile because I didn't get a chance to look. But I need your help, medical brothers and sisters, because I've been out the scene for so long. So I'd like you to help me with some recommendations for my next prescription. I very much like Aurora, green carrot when it comes to modified gas, sourdough, which I don't know if we can get anymore, farm gas, all them gassy type of limonene, lemon, citrusy. I love that. No orange mimosa, no orange bud, no orange anything. Don't like that. I don't really know what else to do, like, to tell you the truth, but so just if you're in the scene and you're still in the scene and you're getting this like, regularly, and you've got an idea, you've got quite a few under your belt, please let me know, and please put in your suggestions into the comments. And if there is a suggestion in the comments that you agree with, please like the comment. Okay, so the more likes that a comment has, the more people are suggesting it, because then that doesn't mean you have to keep writing it, right? I know it's good for the algorithm, but you know what I mean? It just makes more sense if you just like the comment. If you see like, oh, you should try X, and then someone's like, yeah, you should, just give it a tick, right? Or give, not a tick, give it a thumbs up. I don't know why I said a tick. Give it a thumbs up so that I can have a look in like a week's time or something, or even a couple of days' time, and just see what ones are coming up basically the most, and what ones are the most popular. And then I can sort of work around and have a look and see what there is, and hopefully be able to start building up a profile again of some really, really good medical. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.